Okay, hello and welcome back to our Dawn of War commentaries. Um,
Hello,
yeah, I'm Baker,
I'm Red.
and we're both playing as Necrons this time to show you how completely different they are.
They are entirely different.
Uh,
Remember acquisition? Well, you kind of it's completely useless now. You just don't use it ever.
but you do need strategic points because they increase your build speed of stuff. So if you don't have them, then you're going to be building like really slowly. Also, Necron warriors are completely free. Yep, they are completely free.
They're also extraordinarily slow to build. In fact, everything is insanely slow to build.
That's the only problem with Necrons. See, like their units take ages to build. Um, they cost power to increase the squad size though. Also, Necron, they can't capture strategic points with,
They can capture strategic points,
yeah,
but
but
they
they
have
can't
to
catch them with
use
warriors, they have to use their builder unit. So they do play a little differently to the other races.
define a little.
Very
They're,
differently.
they're completely different to all of the races.
They use only power. But yeah, we're playing only against one enemy at the moment, but we've put the difficulty up. So we'll see how it goes.
Also, you'll notice that right now, the build speed, top left-hand corner, that will be at 1%. That's incredibly slow.
Yeah. Another thing that happens is, as I said, you up that by capturing strategic points. Another annoying thing that happens, with each plasma generator you build, the price goes up and so does the build speed. So,
Build time,
yeah, the build time goes up. So,
not the build speed. It doesn't get any faster.
it does not get faster. It gets, the adverse actually gets much, much slower.
I don't think is it exponential. I think it is, isn't it?
It might be. I think
I think it's slightly exponential, certainly.
the, same limit of, oh wait, they're over here. We have first contact, we have fighting Imperial Guard.
Are we? Oh,
Yeah,
fun. Oh, dude, that means they can swarm us pretty quickly. You do have a Necron Lord, right?
not yet actually. They're pretty good. The thing about Necron Lords is they when you rebuild them again, they respawn in the place that they died, which
That
is
means you
very
can
useful.
literally troll the hell out of anyone. It's so funny.
The thing about Necrons is they're actually much better in close combat than they are at ranged, but they're good at both. So they're very versatile warriors.
They're also insanely powerful.
They are ridiculously powerful. Shoot this guy. Yeah, I'm just trolling them a little with some warriors here. Oh, I need to focus. Do I have this? Not yet. Do you want the critical location in the middle?
No, you can take that.
Alright, you take the relic then.
Where's the relic? Oh, no, the relic's in the middle. The critical location's at in the middle, in the side thing.
Yeah, I'll take the critical location, you can take the relic.
Oh, fun.
Then you get to build the awakened monolith, which is really powerful.
Yeah, you'll see the Awakened Monolith. I think we might actually just like continue the game on long enough to show you one, because that would be interesting.
It's basically a flying fortress. Not like not one of the American bombers, but it's your stronghold and it flies. And it can still produce units.
Which is absolutely just I think that's actually the most troll thing. My build speed certainly is at now up to 40%. So the more obelisks you place on strategic points that you capture, the faster your build speed gets.
But yeah, mine's still at 1% because I haven't built any obelisks yet, which is a little bit of a stupid move. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
because
Getting
because you
attacked.
kind of suck. What was that?
I'm going to buy a Necron Lord actually. Very useful unit. Oh, they didn't capture this. I'll drop these guys down onto the critical location then. I'll go troll them actually. Destroy a few of their buildings. So yeah, critical locations aren't that useful to Necrons because you can't build obelisks on them. Having said that, there's several game modes. There's one game mode where you basically win if you capture enough critical locations. So that's the main purpose of them. But yeah, I'll turn
That
your
is the
warriors
only
around.
purpose of them.
They gather a small amount of requisition though, and they got a
Why would you turn my warriors around? I don't need to turn around. You can deal with them.
uh, you can also generate a very large amount of oh no, they got a huge view radius. That's what I was trying to say. They can see for absolutely ages.
What can?
Critical locations. Alright, I'm going to melee these guys. Because it's not always wise to send your Necrons into melee, because they might be going against something that's far better at melee. But, in this case, guardsmen, no.
No.
Just no. Right, let's build an obelisk here. As you can see, my build speed is now up to 60%. Which is
Same here.
far greater. Alright, you don't want to sacrifice your warriors, so I'm going to tell these guys to peg it out of there.
Yeah, that's another problem as well. Your warriors take ages to build. Don't sacrifice them.
It's a pretty valid tactic on most RTS games. You don't want to sacrifice units because well, yeah, it's much more expensive to build them.
Unless you are playing Battle for Middle-earth 2, which we may play at some point in time. If you know what Battle for Middle-earth 2 is, then you have had an awesome childhood and gaming experience. Just going to say that now.
Still not great to sacrifice units on that actually because it doesn't
Unless you're
cost
goblins.
anything. It doesn't. Oh yeah, but it doesn't cost anything to it costs you original amount to build the actual unit, but then it costs you nothing to heal them at a well. So that way you can get them down to one unit and then get them back and get a whole new squad for free, basically. Let's build a summoning core. Basically allows me to summon more crap. Oh, my lord is here. The lord has arrived.
I've had a lord for ages. Also, lords have this funny ability, probably one of the most annoying things ever for anyone else, so the more powerful your fort monolith gets, the more powerful your lord gets.
Oh yeah, they're also actually pretty fast. They can teleport too, but I'll probably save that for an emergency. They do huge melee damage also.
As in, like, cataclysmic melee damage.
The stuff that does
I
more,
love that
but
word. I love that word so much.
cataclysmic, yeah. But for such an early game thing, they really do a lot of melee damage. Alright, build more power generators. I have not got many power generators, but I've not actually been doing much, so it doesn't matter. Right, my summoning core is nearly finished, which will allow me to build more things. Oh, you've got a lot of power generators.
I do have a lot of power generators. I know what to do. Unlike someone I might mention.
Right, let's upgrade my monolith.
Well, no, for a period of time, I was playing as Necrons for a long period of time, I guess. But basically, I know how to use them.
Yeah, I haven't played as Necrons for quite a while.
Also, you can upgrade your Necron Lord with so much stuff, it's unbelievable. Like, I just bought a lightning shield for him, which basically means that the more you hit him, the more powerful his lightning shield gets. The more
Yeah,
powerful his lightning shield
this
gets,
thing.
the more damage he puts out each time you hit him, and the less damage he takes. And when you press release all the energy, it basically kills all units which aren't like elite. It
So
actually
yeah,
includes Space Marines. Any base Space Marines just die immediately.
so Necron Lord, you can just make him so OP. Yeah, it's from this building here, the Forbidden Archive. I'm actually building one right now. Oh, do I have any spare scarabs? Oh, where's the build a button? Build a button. Build a button. Oh, these guys are spare. Let's build more power generators. Can't remember what I was actually going to do. Oh, I am running out of power now. Should we go on a little offensive? I'm going to go on a little offensive.
Yeah, have fun with that. You may as well keep the people watching entertained because they can't actually see what I'm doing.
So yeah, as you can see, Necron Lord is far faster. The warriors are a little slow, actually.
Wow.
Oop.
That's just OP.
Dust. Yeah, this listening post is going to get a little screwed, gotta say. Haha, those flashlights can't harm me. In fact, the flashlight's probably going to bounce off my shiny metal warriors and blind them.
Also, a bit of lore for you. These guys are, well, they're dead technically. They also do meta damage as far as I can tell, which is hilarious.
Yeah. Basically, the Necrons are like, that's one of the oldest races in Warhammer 40k. Along with the Eldar, basically they signed this deal with these ancient star gods, and they got screwed over. Little bit of background. They actually got updated in tabletop now, I think, so they don't actually look much like this. And
Don't they?
No, they've I think the warriors look the same, but they had lots more units, and the wraiths look completely different. And they got even more overpowered.
Did they?
Yeah, because before Necrons were like a little faceless, there was no special units. But now they got like tons of special units. Anyway, I'm going to retreat out of here because we're getting a little dicked on. My lord's going to abandon them and teleport because he's a bit of a dick.
He's also a lord, so he's allowed to do that.
Yeah, the warriors aren't going to make it. Oh well, I hampered their economy. I'm going to settle with that. I'm going to make some flayed ones. They're basically the most overpowered unit ever. You can just teleport them straight into the midst of battle, and they just climb out of the ground and start raking stuff with their huge claws. Right, I'm going to summon them here.
As far as I can tell, they also heal themselves really fast.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon them, make them build like more members of the squad, then I can pile them back into the monolith, where they
And then you can teleport them. You can do that. You can actually do that with quite a few units. Quite a few units have the ability to deep strike things. Essentially, where you put them into your monolith, or well, not necessarily monolith, your monastery or evil monastery or whatever it is, depending on your race, and then you can basically dump them back where you want to, which can be extremely annoying because it looks like you can send in some scouting units, and if it looks like they're not going to make it, then you just basically dump in. I think it's up to like 6 units at a time, just instantly, and it just messes them up badly.
Oh, bollocks.
Lol.
A little assistance.
Nah, I don't really feel like it. Oh, good God, how many? Oh dear, you're kind of getting screwed over there, aren't you?
Just a little.
Why did you build a greater summoning core there?
I was feeling adventurous.
Your Necrons.
They don't move that fast.
No, they don't. Nor do they build that fast.
Hold on, I'm getting like a huge force of flayed ones, so it'll be fine.
It'll be fine, eventually.
Yeah, they're not like just a wallflower, like, the easy difficulty. The easy difficulty, you just sit there and be like, are we being attacked? But these guys are like, nah. Let's just go and take the fight to the enemy.
It's actually a difficulty increase that is shared with Battle Middle-earth 2.
Basically, their normal is not normal difficulty. Their normal is the hard difficulty. They don't know what the normal difficulty is meant to be.
There is no relation between easy and then standard. The gap is so massive, it's just unbelievable.
Having said that, the gap between standard and hard isn't actually that big.
No, it isn't, because it can't get that much bigger. Are you about to get screwed on?
Not too much.
You have forces. Remember, Necron forces are worth a lot more than Imperial Guard forces, and I mean a lot more than Imperial Guard forces.
Are they just going to make a rush for me? Because that would be a bad idea.
They're making a rush for you.
This is going to be fun. Just summon inside their ranks. Just going to stick them on aggressive. Just look how quickly they've lost their morale. They're just like, nope, nope, not today. And boom, I use my special ability where they all go flying. I've lost 2 flayed ones, taking out that many Imperial Guard. Yeah. Right. Haha, and you're flanking them from the side, so that little soiree they decide on kind of hasn't gone that successfully.
No, it hasn't.
I've got another squad of warriors here. Gonna upgrade them. Actually, what is it here? Oh yeah, I can increase the health of my warriors, which is good.
I've already done that.
Phylactery equips, and that was a quite good one if I remember. I want to resummon my Necron Lord.
By the way, my Necron Lord, after upgrading my monolith, I think... Oh, no, he doesn't have more health now. He will when I get into an engaged monolith. If you look over my base now... Wait, do you have like... Okay, at the moment, he just has a Necron monolith. I am building, currently, if you'd like to scroll over, James, an engaged monolith.
Oh, have you got the power core?
Yeah, I do. Summoning call. Just to grade my units some more.
Oh, camp these guys here. Actually, let's put them on hog round and melee, because they're beast at melee. Oh shit, Lord. Get over here. You crazy bastard.
Yeah, my lord's a bit more powerful than his. I have got some upgrades for him. For example, I have Lightning Shield, which you'll see at some point in time, Solar Pulse, which I may show off, and Phylactery, which is... These are
Yeah.
almost like Greek, but it basically gets surrounded by thousands of tiny scarabs, greatly reduces the amount of range damage it takes, and it repairs it fast, and he heals faster.
Yeah,
And
so you
also,
see...
now having engaged Monolith, my Necron Lord now has 2,700 health as opposed to 1,800 health.
Yeah, I've got 1,800 as you can see down there at the bottom. If I find his Necron Lord, he's got 2,700. Also, I wouldn't open yourself up from the other flank. They might be
They
trying to
don't.
do some...
They're only standard, James.
They might be trying to do some sneaky stuff and go around and attack you there.
No, that's on hard.
Should we push? I think we can make it. Remember I've got a ton of flayed ones stored up in here, so let's go and finish them off. Listening post. Die.
There's my Necron Lord. There he is. Hello, Necron Lord. Do you mind if I just make an awakened monolith?
Alright, I'll just quickly take this post back then.
Restored monolith. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you see, you've got to make this energy core. It does absolutely screw all, like the greatest summoning core. That does screw all. Look, wait.
No, it doesn't do screw all. It allows you to get essence of the Nightbringer.
Oh yeah, it allows you to build stuff, but the actual building itself it can't actually do anything.
No, it can't. Like the greatest summoning core. And I'm just starting to build the restored monolith. It won't take too long. Because I've got 80% build speed.
Oh, screw. Getting attacked again. Such woe, such woe. Retreat back to here.
Necron Lord's here.
Oh, it's mine left. Yours arrived. Oh wait, I can use Necron summoning, can't I? I forgot about that. Basically, Necrons can teleport to one of your buildings. So I just teleported them from over here to here. And I think all Necron units can use it. Most of them can. It's pretty OP, and it's just a way of taking your guys out of danger pretty easily. Let's get some more upgrades, my lord. He's still alive, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Phase shifter is pretty good.
What, the teleporter?
No, it's the one where you take like no damage, but you can't attack.
Oh, okay. It's not that good.
I'm gonna get pulse.
I think the lack of attack is the main thing.
Equips the Necron Lord with the Chronometron artifact. This one's good. Where's my lord? Here he is.
He's fighting.
So you see, now they move slower, and wait, boom, they're blinded. However, I'm low on health, so I'm going to teleport back.
I'm also low on health.
And these guys are just like, what? What's happening? Oh. So yeah, that guy got screwed on.
I do believe my monolith is awoken. Just scroll over to there. And see that big ass crystal. Also, it can teleport, which is hilarious.
It can teleport, which is absolutely ridiculous. Probably because it moves so slowly. Oh wait, you're teleporting it now, aren't you? Where are you teleporting it to?
Over here, just down a bit.
Oh, there. So yeah, it's a little OP.
See that massive crystal on top of it? That is a massive cannon. Like literally, like it's absolutely huge.
These ones here like attack small things. This just basically sends out this arc of lightning and just kills everything. They don't even stand a chance.
They tend not to stand, actually.
Oh yeah, after you've hit them with this.
I also have a fully charged lightning shield, so when I go and attack, if I'll show off what that does, that's hilarious.
I need another strategic point. I'm gonna go, might make a move on this thing again.
Just teleporting closer again.
You really want to use your Awakened Monolith in combat, don't you?
It is absolutely hilarious. I've also made pariahs, and you know what they are.
They're pretty awesome. They're like this, they're elite Necron unit. Well, really all Necrons are elite, but these guys are like especially elite. Where are they? There they are.
They also heal insanely fast. They do meta damage and heal. I mean, seriously, it's a bit like what the
So yeah, if you let them into melee, then you've kind of already lost. Unless you've got like some ridiculously powerful
melee units.
yeah, then it's not going to go too well. Let's build another monolith. Actually, I'm feeling adventurous. I'm going to build another monolith here. You ready?
Where's this?
Where's what?
We're building another monolith.
Next to my critical location.
The monolith is nearly got time to teleport up. Charge the teleport again.
Should we start ground forces moving now?
No, because it won't be able to get there in time.
As the only problem with Necrons, as we've already said, they are very, very slow.
I do kind of want to show them though the cannon because it's just absolutely hilarious.
Literally, it just destroys everything. They don't even stand a chance.
Come on, teleport. Come on, come on, come on. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do your teleporty thingy. There we go. I can actually teleport right next to them. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Move up.
Alright, moving.
Moving as well.
Oh jeez, you weren't joking. I'll wait till we're like right up close and now summon all the flayed ones right in the midst of their base. This is just a simple listening post. I got all my Necron warriors on melee because, yeah, the Imperial Guard don't have two great melee units. Apart from Ogryns. Ogryns are great at melee. Boom, you see? See this huge crater that's just appeared? It's thanks to this little crystal here. Boom! Yeah, I actually just caught that. There you go. It is quite a phenomenal piece of kit, as you can see. Oh, I'm gonna get my flayed ones into the
I've just set up an attack move.
battle. Attack moves are useful. It's basically just move there, kill everything you see on the way. Just gonna summon all these flayed ones right next to their base. Where's my units? Where are my units at?
Okay, here we go. Here's lightning shield being released, being discharged.
That's
Wait.
gone.
It's not being discharged yet. There we go. Lightning! Oh no, but it didn't do anything because there's no units to kill.
Yeah.
This is kind of just a, this is just a mess, isn't it? Really.
This is a bit of a massacre. They're trying to build more stuff. It's probably not going to work.
I don't even know why they bother.
So yeah, Necrons are just they're a little OP.
They're one of the most OP races in the game. If you let a Necron force get to this sort of stage, there's no way to back them out of that.
Having said that, Necrons are really quite easy to defeat in the early stages, because
so long as you catch them in the early stages.
Yeah, because their build speed takes quite a long time to speed up, so they can't easily recover. Oh no, they're completely and utterly destroyed. So anyway, yeah, this was Dawn of War, Dark Crusade. I'm Baker.
I'm right. I'm red.
And see you next time.